Avengers 1 remains one of my favourite superhero movies of all time. What it does contain is my all-time favourite cinema moment, when Hulk one-punched the Leviathan. When I saw that for the first time, it blew my mind. I saw the Hulk's true comic book strength introduced in a live-action movie. The first time he does something to show audiences all around the world how strong he really is. Before I tell you all why the Hulk from the Avengers was the reason that film was as successful as it was in the first place, it would mean a huge amount if you gave the video a like. The more likes a video gets, the more it gets recommended to new people all across YouTube, and it means the absolute world, so thank you. This moment blew my mind. Throughout all the trailers, they built up that Leviathan like it was going to be a massive threat. We had never seen Iron Man fend off aliens and giant monsters before. This movie felt bigger, and this outer space army led by Loki overwhelmed the Avengers at first. At this point, the Avengers were not household names like they are now. They were definitely popular, but they were still building up this popularity for the Avengers at the time. The audience was made to feel how the Avengers did. They had no idea how they were going to defeat Loki. Then, the Avengers are joined by a sixth member, the Hulk. The household name at the time. That was the moment the Avengers' hopes were lifted, and the audience, because everyone knew who the Hulk was. When Bruce Banner pulls up on that bike, it was such a small moment. There was no music, nothing. Then when he walked forward towards that massive flying Leviathan thundering down the street towards him, and you hear the music start to build, everyone sat there in their seats. Here we go, and he changes, Hulk appears, takes out a gigantic armoured alien monster, which was the most Hulk thing I've ever seen in my life. Hulk was the star of the show, and at that point, the Avengers was not mainstream yet. It was still made for the original comic book readers as the target audience, and Hulk was the big iconic name out of them all, and Marvel knew that they had to let the Hulk loose. Everyone in Marvel knew how lucky they were that they were able to use Hulk in the Avengers, despite the universal rights situation. This was a movie where they really let Hulk be an unstoppable force. He was scared of nothing in that final battle. He saw a giant alien flying towards a building and he ran towards it and dragged it away, saving lives. Hulk is not a villain. He does always try to do the right thing. And this was a movie where Hulk was trying to save lives and protect people. He was the only Earth being that could physically stop those big Leviathans, and he absolutely loved going around smashing all the aliens up, and we loved it as well. There was this amazing hell yeah vibe to the Hulk in Avengers 1, and at the end, they made him a full-on action hero, and whilst he was scary at times, he was funny as well. They made Hulk funny, but they didn't overload it with humour. They kept it within his characteristics from the comics. Hulk is arrogant, and he doesn't like anyone even hinting that they might be stronger than he is. He punches Thor, and he did that just to remind him that he's still stronger than he is. Loki has an ego that comes out when he says the Hulk is beneath him. He stands there trying to intimidate the Hulk the same way he did with Tony Stark and Black Widow and everyone else in the film. I love that Hulk actually stands there for a moment and gives Loki a chance to speak. He's not scared of him at all. He's like, go on then, and then shuts him up straight away. Hulk has a bigger ego than Loki does. He just tanks him in seconds and leaves him there for the rest of the film. Hilarious! And they didn't make him dab either, so that was nice. They made him fun, they made him strong, they made him scary when he was chasing Black Widow, and when he punched that Leviathan, it blew everyone's minds. And without him, that first Avengers movie would have really suffered, I feel, and it may not have done as well at the box office as it did. What I'm saying is, Hulk in that film is a massive reason as to why the MCU is as big as it still is. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.